Alignment, integration, accessibility, equity. These four concepts drive the curriculum department so that all students can learn and grow. With that being said, the CIA is data driven. As a famous superintendent once said, without data, you just have an opinion. So as you review your curriculum portion of the campus report card, remember we only have essential readiness standards listed. Also, keep in mind four fundamental questions. What do we expect our students to learn? These are the essentials listed on the left of the report card. How will we know they're learning it? For this format, we can only look at percentages of kids that really learn the essentials, so we have to dig deeper. How will we respond when they don't learn it? Reteach, yes. Intervene, of course. This is what makes RTI so important. How will we respond if they've got it? Do we hold these kids back? Heavens no. We keep pulling them forward. We also know that there's much more to student success than the percentages, so we must dig deeper to help all students reach their potential. So how can the CIA help you learn and grow in your instructional leadership role?
Hi, Canvas Principals. It's Mr. Lenz, and I would like to talk to you today about operations data. These are some of the metrics that we use to look at ISSDAP referrals, discipline referrals, and such forth. In the ISSDAP, we look at an overall number. We look at the economic disadvantaged. We look at the different subpops: African American, Hispanic, White, LEP, and SPED. Why do you want to look at these different subpops? Why do you want to look at these different categories? Well, it's important to know exactly where our areas of opportunity are. Is there a specific area that you need to be looking at differently? You can lead conversations with your teachers, your staff, identify where like I said, where those opportunities and growths are. Discipline is very important as well with those subpops, because if they're not in class, if they're in DAEP, they're not going to learn. They're not going to learn with their classmates. They're not going to learn with that highly qualified teacher that can give them that holistic view of the entire year. Most DAEP placements are 30 days. That's 6 weeks that they're not in the classroom. So we want to keep a measure on these different things, keep them out of DAEP, and take care of kids. Thank you.
Hello, this is Beth Rowe, Executive Director of Human Resources and Student Services. My part of the school report card is student and staff attendance. As we know, student attendance is imperative because if the students aren't here, they aren't learning. And if they aren't here, the district does not receive any funding for them while they're out. Employee attendance is important, especially teacher attendance, because when teachers aren't here, the students may not receive the same quality of instruction. Also, when they are not here, the district generally pays them to be out and pays for a substitute to fill in.
Good afternoon. This is Lisa Lamont, Executive Director of Finance, and I'm going to talk to you about the financial section of your school report card. You will be able to find that at the bottom of the page, and it's very important for you to understand this information. In the first column, you have the name of the major object groups used on the campuses. So you have contracted services, supplies, and other operating. In future meetings, we may break this down a little more, but for this month, this level of detail is appropriate. The next column is your revised budget. The next column is your fiscal year to date activity, or what has actually been paid. The encumbrance column is the total amount of purchase orders that are still open. And the remaining budget is the revised budget minus the fiscal year to date activity minus the encumbrances. Finally, the percent spent column is the percentage of what has been spent of the revised budget. Each month you should analyze not only how much you have spent, but also on what have you spent it. Remember that this year's budget is for this year's kids. Thank you.